To a new video, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to get serious dedication in cook burgers, in case anybody still wants to get it. I just wanted to get that video. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna show you, but I don't have anybody to do. So the first thing you gotta do is you just grab a plate. Grab the one money over here. Place it place it like not like this, the other way around, like upways. Like I don't know how to say it. Oh, like this.
I found the secret thing.
But after you put it on it, you grab 2 buttons. You put it on there. Then you put it over here. Cha-ching. Then you have to get a friend to do this. You become a rat. Then you bite it. No, before you do that, I'm sorry. You grab the plate. You put it over there. Then you turn into a rat. Then you grab the 2 buttons. Then you get your friend. Then you get your friend. He grabs you or she. Then they take you over here. Then they make you. Whoa. Then they jump then you get another friend to do that. Then you get someone. Then they jump you until you can see at least this whole part of the map. Then you can ask the friend or alt to flip the lever. Then there you go. You got it. Since I have nobody to do it with, and I'm not gonna talk to these brain dead people. Here's just proof that I got it. Anyways, bye guys. Hope this helps. Serious dedication.